What do you brethren? That's my thing. That's my chicken. That's my chicken. Something else. Man. That's my chicken. Something else. No, I'm not something ready yet, man. This I'm not ready yet. What do you?
Yes, I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, I say how you doing, gentle people. I just want to say good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world right now. As me I said today, the broadcast, I'm telling the people that one it's a special one. This gentleman take it upon himself. Figure half of the Rasta man joke. People.
You be a trouble, treat me nigga them like brother or my cousin. Me inna the mirror, the last part of the puzzle, yo.
What a liberty, people. What Joe the man want juke the Rasta with this up.
This is a message for Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. You, sir, as a leader of Jamaica, I'm ashamed of. You have been the worst Prime Minister that Jamaica has ever seen. You, sir, are a joke. But you, sir,
this is the fight with 1 o'clock.
Just they are easy, but
I'm my people. I just want to say this one is so for real. I just want to say good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world right now. Now, as you know, you listen to sound exclusive for UKTV. And may I ask you, the first thing may I ask if you do is to make sure say you press the like button and share button upon this video, my friend. Guys, these guys that take bread shit, but I tell you so they have to share it. I don't know.
6. Just they are easy, but people, you know we cool already. Darkness, man, forever.
I'm telling some people, darkness upon the island of Jamaica, my people. Because as I'm telling some people, you can see the campaign is all about the vaccine. And that's what I'm saying to my people. It's like nothing else matters in Jamaica. Come on now, my people. There have to be much more important things in Jamaica for the Prime Minister for us talk about more than just one topic. However, my people, a lot of people feel like some always I try pick on the Prime Minister, but I don't really say I pick on the Prime Minister. It's just that I point out the truth about where the Prime Minister do. However, my people, this UK lady, she had some things to say to our Jamaican Prime Minister. Now, my people, if a person from UK can see the injustice, I'm asking you why the Jamaican can't see it.
this is a message for Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Firstly, I think that you need to understand that the lies that you are writing on your website would make you liable under the law, because you are stating that these vaccines are safe for pregnant women and children, and you are not disclosing to the Jamaican people that this is a human trial until May 2023. On top of that, you are actually illegally locking down the residents of your beautiful little island, Jamaica. When you're locking them down, you're doing so to vaccinate and to cover up deaths and vaccine injuries, because you do not have a VAERS reporting system. I realise that if you had a VAERS reporting system, you would have to admit that this is a human trial, and you know most of the people on the island of Jamaica would never take it. Another concern of mine, I can't even call you sir, because you don't behave like a gentleman. But one of my main issues is the fact that you call the vaccine blitz centres. If Boris Johnson ever called them that, the UK people would uprise, because the blitz is the Second World War. And if you actually look at the definition of the word blitz, it is a tactical, invasive movement from government on the people. I urge you to all look at the definition for the word blitz. I love the island of Jamaica, and so many people are dying from being vaccinated illegally on your island, sir. I think you need to realise that Nobody can be forcefully mandated with a vaccine unless the vaccine is approved, and it is not approved. It is approved under an emergency law via Bill Gates, Fauci, the idiots that they are, Biden. Nobody can be forcefully mandated with a vaccine unless the vaccine is approved, and it is not approved. It is approved under an emergency law via Bill Gates, Fauci, the idiots that they are, Biden, Boris Johnson. But you, sir, as a leader of Jamaica, I'm ashamed of. You have been the worst Prime Minister that Jamaica has ever seen. Your corruption and keeping things in the family with your wife is absolutely disgusting. What qualifications do you truly have and your wife has to fulfill all these positions that you love to pass on to family members? I've heard of keeping it in the family, but this is ridiculous. You as a government will be tried for genocide of the Jamaican people. You as a government will go to prison for a long, long time for misleading the Jamaican people. They're not mandatory in the rest of the world anymore, sir. Because masks don't work. However, you are charging citizens 250,000 Jamaican dollars as a fine for non-wearing a mask. Or if your corrupt police force decide to, they'll just cut off dreadlocks of passengers that have been CS gassed and can't breathe and then arrested for non-wearing of a mask. You, sir, are a joke. A joke. All of you. Every parliamentary leader in Jamaica is a joke. You are all on your own agenda. Even the PMP, both of you should be ashamed of yourselves for pushing a that is not yet approved and for blatantly lying on your website to the Jamaican people. Stop telling lies on Cool FM and all the radio stations. Stop saying that this is safe and tested, because it is not safe, it is not tested, and it is not a vaccine, it is a bioweapon. And it is filled with so many toxins, but you already know that, sir. The agenda you're fulfilling for the external people. Be very careful, Andrew Holness. Because when Jamaican people find out you've been lying to them and literally doing so many unlawful actions, you're going to be in very serious trouble. I cannot wait for the day until they're all awake. Maybe they can visit you in your big house in Beverly Hills. You know, the house that you live in, your residence. You're the only Prime Minister that is so disrespectful not to live in the house that the people gave you. It would be like Boris Johnson saying, I'm not living at 10 Downing Street, it's not good enough for me. You, sir, are a joke. A major joke as a Prime Minister. In fact, if you Google who is the worst Prime Minister of Jamaica, your name comes up, sir. The one thing I know is that you do not like people. That is the one thing that I truly know about you, Andrew Holness. You're a coconut. You're acting for the world to destroy the race. And we are all clued up to it. And I, for one, will not allow you to kill people on the island of Jamaica. Because I love Jamaica. It's actually my second home. And I've spent many years there watching the corruption that you have encouraged as a Prime Minister. Oh, I could tell some stories about your police force. I mean, right now, it's not about that. It's about you starving your people in Jamaica until they're so hungry that then you'll pay them to take a vaccine, which will kill them or disable them. For those that have had the real vaccine, I mean, not the placebo, because this is a human trial, and so therefore certain people will be given the placebo, just like you. You weren't given the real one, so stop lying to your people, Andrew Holness. Because the Jamaican people will not be forgiving of you. And we will not allow you to do another Tivoli Gardens massacre. like Bruce Golding and Siaga encouraged. And we can see that that's the way you're going with the kind of military weapons that are arriving on the island. Be very careful, Andrew Holness, because everything you're writing on your website and you are advertising on the radio is false information. It's not good. I urge you to step down and leave the children alone, because the children are where we draw the line. Andrew Holness, stop calling them blitz centres, because that shows that you have an act of war declared on the Jamaican people. And from when you declare an act of war on the Jamaican people, they have every right to defend themselves. Remember me tell you that.
Hope you keeping safe away from the big sea. Now people watching now, we have right here, so we have a Rasta man, may I tell you, star. I don't know what going on yourself. Maybe you can explain.
I want him, man. No.
Why?
No.
Just one dose, man.
No, listen, no.
Just one dose.
What am to your brethren?
Just one dose. Just relax and let me joke you something.
What do your brethren? That's what you know.
Let me joke you
Let me
Let me joke you something, Rasta.
What the fuck, there, man?
Rasta, let me joke you something.
No, I'm not ready yet, man. I'm not ready yet. What do you, man?
Rasta, let me the bicycle for man.
I want him, man. No.
Watch out now, man, Mr. People, what a liberty, watch out the bad watch with the Rasta. Look, it's the Rasta ever lick him like with all him bicycle star.
Tell me nothing. Up on the roadside, me house to hustle. If you never did the street for help your mom, no tell me nothing.
May I tell you, say, trust my people, may I tell you, say, this fuck sinking down in Jamaica, I get out of unstuck, I watch your people, them have dogs that walk up on the road, you know, people, and may I tell you, say, them just ask you if you want a joke, you know, and may I tell you, say, if he's an old person who can't defend all himself, you know, you might end up and get a joke without your approval. Watch your my people, my people.
Call me